I graduated from the University of Iowa last May, and last summer I knew I wanted to do some sort of feature-length movie, coming right out of college. At first I wanted to, of course, go to LA, but I knew I'd just be like kind of holding a microphone or something for like 10 years, so I was like, let's just make a movie and kind of get right out of the gate going with that. And so a friend of mine who was in a class with me about 2 years ago, he emailed me and he said, are you looking to do anything after college? And he kind of liked my short movies I did, and especially with the class I had with him. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I wrote this script and I want to really do it, so you want to invest in me? And so he had a little bit extra money to play around with, so he agreed to invest a few dollars in me, and hopefully you didn't think it went to waste. But and I figured I kind of wanted to play like a safe choice going into my first feature-length movie. I didn't want to, stretch beyond my limits this first one, and I felt pretty comfortable with the kung fu genre just because I grew up with those movies, and a lot of my movies tend to have like a lot of cheesy fight scenes and stuff. So I thought that and comedy are kind of like my go-to things right now. So I figured that'd be a safe choice to begin with.
So, and you say a lot of your movies have cheesy fight scenes. So how many other movies have you made, or you just kind of dabbled in short movies and this is your first full feature length, or what have you done?
This is my first feature-length movie, but I've been making short movies since I was like 10 years old. I mean, my brother gave me his camcorder, and from there I've kind of just been toying around with it, and met some friends in high school who like to do it, and then in University of Iowa I had like a TV show in the local SVP, which is like a student org for video production, where I did like a TV show there, which was about 15-minute episodes. And so this is like obviously my biggest endeavor so far. Well, it was a combination of, I kind of knew Iowa had, its landscape kind of plays well into our hands because there's a lot of, I guess, non-city life, if you will. So it kind of, if you go back and look at old kung fu movies, the backgrounds and the whole grassy land areas, they kind of match up well with Iowa. And if you just get rid of the cornfields in it, and you play with little film tricks, and kind of shoot some Chinese restaurants around town, and just little things here and there kind of add up to kind of create the impression that you're looking for.
Oh my gosh, so you were your own location manager then too?
It was me and Steve Merritt, who's like one of our producers. We would just drive around and look for different places that could work, and I also had another friend who kind of took me up in a plane and fly around to different cornfield areas and whatnot, and that kind of also helped things out a lot. So it was not just me. I had like a lot of help pretty much for every aspect of the whole film. 7 or 8 showing, but John, the manager there, said that possibly in the springtime we could bring it back for like a week-long run. So hopefully we get some good attendance and people, seem to like it, so we can get a good reception going for it. It costs about $10,000 to make. So, but our goal from the beginning was, like you said, was to kind of make it a little bit higher budget and professional, and not just like I kind of wanted to graduate from student work to professional work. So hopefully, when people see it, they will think it's not a Michael Bay movie or anything, but just a nice budget movie.
Did you edit the entire movie?
I am doing a lot of the editing, and the producer Steve Merritt, he's doing a lot of the sound work. So between the two of us, we're doing it. Yeah. You can either Google Kung Fu Graffiti, or kungfugraffiti.com will be up in the next week or so, and so it's pretty accessible to find on the internet.
Okay, and what about Facebook? Do you have a Facebook page?
Yes, we do have a Facebook page, Kung Fu Graffiti. Just type it in and it's pretty easy to find. So yeah, there are a number of ways to access it. Right,
and could you give us just a brief synopsis of what the theme of the movie is, or?
Well, the movie is a throwback to old Kung Fu movies, and it's set in early 60s Iowa, so it's kind of forming some different genres together, and basically it's just a rebellious teenager who's sent to Iowa to train with an ex-Marine who possesses an ancient scroll, and on the trails of this young boy is the high school quarterback and an evil warrior from Asia, so There's a lot of things going on, but it's all done in good fun, and it's a lot of fun to watch. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, it does look like a lot of fun, and we certainly appreciate you coming to talk to us today, Joe.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you.